What's good, y'all? It's Akira here, back with another video. Guys, today I'm going to be addressing one of the questions I'm asked the most on this channel, and is how do my Cricut projects hold up? How are my sweaters, my glasses, all the things that we make with Cricut, how are they holding up over time? And what are the best care instructions for your items so that they can last the longest for you and your customers? So today I'm going to be talking to you about that, show you a few items that I've had for over a year, some for a few months, show the difference and what really makes a difference when you want your projects to last. So you know, I like to just get right into it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button down below. I would totally appreciate it. I'm on my way to 50,000 subscribers, so help me get there. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so you're making your Cricut projects, you want them to last, for your customers, and you want to know, like, how are these projects holding up over time and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. So I have two sweaters here. A lot of people do stuff with heat transfer vinyl and with clothing, so I'm going to show you some heat transfer vinyl projects that I've done, and also some glasses that I've done with permanent vinyl, so you can see the wear and tear and how these things can actually hold up to everyday use. So I have this sweater. This is from a video that I did on how you can make your own sweaters for your brand. I'll link it up here if you want to check that out, which I think you should. But I have this sweater here. This sweater is only 2 months old. I made this in February, and it is about April, so almost 2 months old. I also have this sweater that I made for another video, and this sweater is almost a year old. So I want to show you the differences in these two sweaters, and how my year-old sweater looks way better than my 2-month-old sweater. What is the difference, and how you guys can make sure that your sweaters or your items after a year look this pristine and they won't look like this. So without further ado, let me talk to you about the details about what I did with these two different items, how you can do it, and what are the best care instructions for heat transfer vinyl products or projects, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, so here are my two sweaters. This one is about a year old, this one is 2 months old. They use the same products. The only thing that's different is the glitter on this one, and I only use foil and then regular vinyl on this one. But let's look at the differences in the foil. As you can see, the foil on this sweatshirt is in like new condition, right? But this one that's only 2 months old is very wrinkled. The lettering is very, as you can tell, the foil is very wrinkled, and it just doesn't look as good as this foil does. So the main difference in between these two is how you prepare your items. This item, I did not do the foil right. I did not heat it at the right temperature. I did not hold it on the sweater long enough, and I did not follow the directions that Cricut provided for the foil. And that is my reasoning why it looks like this. Now this sweater, I followed step-by-step instructions. I made sure to heat it properly. I made sure to apply the vinyl properly, and that's literally the biggest difference between these two. This one was done incorrectly because I was doing this for a video, so I was stopping and going. I did not use the correct heat setting. I did not press it long enough, and I did not heat up I heated up the sweater, but it cooled down by the time I was done recording. So that is the difference. It's all in the application. The Cricut now has the heat app, which tells you what heat to use on each item, you know, each material that they have, how long to press it, and you want to really follow those instructions. If you see the difference between this and this, it will literally show you that using the right settings up front and making sure that you apply your vinyl properly will really stop you from having any issues with your products long term. This sweater, like I said, is a year old. It's been washed several times. Nothing is wrong with it. The glitter is intact. It's not going anywhere. The foil is intact. It's not going anywhere. This one is in much better condition after a year than this one is after 2 months. This one has been washed several more times than this one, and the difference really is, guys, is application. I'm going to put on the screen the correct application settings for the foil so you guys can know that, but they're also available online and also through the Cricut Heat app, which I'll link down below. But that is the biggest difference between these two sweaters, is the application. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that and kind of see what the difference between those two sweaters were and how you can make your heat transfer vinyl products last longer. So pretty cut and dry. I don't do anything special when I'm washing. I literally wash them with the rest of my clothes. I don't do anything special, and I really believe that everything is about application. There's tons of people who have, you know, like, don't do this, don't do that, or even like for cups they say like don't put them in a dishwasher. I don't believe in that, because your customers, once they get their products, they're not going to stick to meticulous care instructions for their items. They're going to treat them like their everyday items, throw them in the dishwasher and the washing machine and stuff like that. So you have to make sure that they're going to last for an actual person and how they actually go about their lives. So I'm going to show you, well, let me just be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have these two glasses. These are actually glasses that I made for my mom. These are both about a year old, so these are about the same time frame. As you can see, this glass has been through the dishwasher many times. It has been dishwash, hand wash, everything. The vinyl is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere, and it is in great condition, and it's been washed, I would say, at least 20 times. I mean, this thing has been used and washed. I literally use this cup all the time when I go to her house. This cup too, this is the same thing. It's been washed multiple times, but you can see the difference in the wear. There's vinyl hanging off of it. There's, you know, it just not as great condition as this one. So I'm going to talk to you about the differences in these two glasses, what I did differently, and how you can avoid your glass looking like this after a year and make sure it looks like this after a year. So let's get into that. So I won't bore you to death with these cups, right? But these cups are about a year old. And the biggest difference on them as well is application, but also design. This design is, if I can put my hand in it so you can see it better, it's much larger. It has very less small items on it, and it is in great condition. This cup looked like it was made yesterday after being over a year old, right? Now, as we take it to this cup, while it doesn't look horrible on the surface, as you can tell here, there's a lot of lumps. There's broken, this piece was supposed to be connected. This broke. And there is a few pieces, you can catch it on camera. There's a few pieces of the vinyl hanging off. So the biggest difference between these two are two things. First, the size of the image. This image is way bigger, way easier to stick on the glass. This one was not. When I initially put it on there, and I really wish my camera, let's see, I really wish my camera could pick up the details. Maybe I'll try it from the inside. Well, you can't see, but there are gaps in the design, like right here, right here. Okay, you can see it now, right here and here. And this is all about application. I did not apply this to this glass really great because of the thin design, so it came off. Now it is mostly still there, but this was not a glass that I would want a customer to have. I don't think they'd be happy with this over time. As you can tell, there's vinyl literally hanging off of the glass, and if I wanted to, I could pull it all off. So you want to avoid that. So for glasses, thicker designs and also proper application with permanent vinyl will get you a good long-lasting cup like this one and not have your cup looking laxy-daisy and crazy like this one. So it's all about not having any bubbles in your vinyl and also picking bigger designs for glasses so that they last longer. So I hope these tips were great on care instructions for glasses, because I know these are a big seller for a lot of people and I want them to be long-lasting for you and for your customers. Okay guys, so I know this video wasn't super long, but it's really simple on how you can maintain and care for your Cricut projects. And I don't like to do things where you have to have super specific ways to clean or care for your products, because 9 times out of 10 people are not going to do that. They're going to throw them in the wash with their other clothes. They're going to throw them in a dishwasher just like any other item. So this is a way to ensure that all your products are going to last, so that not only that your customers are happy with your products, but they come back and buy more because they are lasting. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. People ask me about this so much, so I thought I would make a dedicated video about this. As you always know, please let me know down below if there's any other things that you would like me to talk about on this channel, because I do come up with my own ideas, but I love to answer you guys' questions as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.